running a QB sneak on 3rd and 9 with no wide receivers split out wide or anything like that. Just the most obvious QB sneak you could run, the most obvious formation you could run to run a QB sneak. That's what you do on 3rd and 9? I cannot have Joe Judge back as the head coach of this team. If the Giants bring back Joe Judge as the head coach of this team after running a QB sneak on 3rd and 9, only being down 3 in a divisional game, that is unacceptable. How can you see that play call and be like, this is our coach. This is who we're going to move forward with. Last time the Giants hired a new GM, when they hired Dave Gettleman, or last time they hired a new head coach, when they hired Joe Judge, they didn't let go of Dave Gettleman. They kept Dave Gettleman, and that was a mistake. This time, when Dave Gettleman is going to, retire tomorrow, there needs to be a new head coach. The new GM needs to be able to choose a new head coach. There's no more of this, we're gonna keep a GM and we're gonna get a new head coach. No more of that half and half stuff. You need to fully redo this team because the rebuild that didn't even happen just totally failed. There wasn't even a rebuild. Nothing was rebuilt. It was just like continuing to be mediocre. Right now, the game score is 22-7. I stopped watching the game so I can make this because I actually want to watch a real football game, 49ers versus Rams, because, they'll actually be able to score touchdowns in that game. Like, at least the Giants scored a touchdown today, right? Like, that's so sad that I'm saying that. At least they scored a touchdown, because the thing is this. The Giants aren't just losing games. They're struggling so hard to score touchdowns. The defense, it looked good in the beginning of today's game, but then it was just, giving up easy yards to Gibson. It looked like there was no effort to tackle Gibson. Gibson was just running like in the wide open. He really was. It is so sad. Kenny Golladay, Jake Fromm actually threw a good pass to him. And Kenny Golladay, I don't know, he was just like this, and the ball just like moved. He didn't make an effort to catch it. There's so many things wrong with this team right now. And I will be really, really upset if Joe Judge is back as head coach. Like, that is just, you cannot do that. Like, how do you see what this team has done for the past few weeks and be like, yes, we should bring back Joe Judge? I don't know anyone who would think that. And if the Giants do that, it's going to be really, really sad. It really will be. This team needs so much help right now, and it is. Even when they go through the process of hiring a new GM, they need, like, outside help. Like, they really do. Like, they need people to come in and just kind of assess what has been going wrong with this team in the decision making, in even, their habits of what are their habits what are the habits of this organization? Like, what is the process they have gone through in the past to hire GMs and stuff? Like, what was the process they went through to hire Dave Gettleman? Because obviously they cannot do that process again. That process cannot happen again. They need someone to come in and kind of look at that stuff with them and just be like, so what was your thinking here? And kind of break that down and kind of do the opposite of whatever that thinking was. Because it is honestly just so bad and so sad. And this team is really not a well-coached team. They really are not. I can't go over the QB sneak from 3rd and 9. Everyone is laughing at that on social media, as they should be. Everyone, the Giants have just become the laughing stock today. More so of a laughing stock than the Colts, who are down big versus the Jaguars in a win and get into the playoffs game. Can you believe that? The Giants are more of a laughing stock than them right now. And you know what? I kind of think they should be. Because it's like you're not even trying. Honestly, when I see them run a QB sneak on 3rd and 9, it's just like, we're going to give the ball back and we don't even care. We just want to give it. We actually want to give it back is what that QB sneak is saying. We're saying we would like to give it back to you. Because obviously you're not getting the first down. It is so sad. It is so bad. It is so sad and so bad. And and you know what? This is going to take a while for them to get this right. It's not even going to be like it's not even like they're going to be competitive next season. Like, let's be real. They're not going to be competitive next season. But you have to hope they move on from Joe Judge. I can't even imagine what his press conference today is going to be like. You're going to hope they move on from Joe Judge. Dave Gettleman isn't going to come back. And you just hope they get the next hires right somehow. You hope somehow they get those next hires right. It is absolutely embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing, this team right now. They are so bad. They're worse than the Lions, in my opinion. They're worse than the Jaguars, in my opinion. They truly are. Because at least those teams know how to score touchdowns, right? So that is it for this video, guys. This is my final Giants reaction of this 2021-2022 season. Kind of happy that's my final reaction because it's been brutal. But, you know, stay tuned. We're obviously going to do all the other NFL games for this playoff, live reactions to those games and stuff. And we'll have some Giants offseason videos, and obviously NFL offseason videos when that time comes. But I'm very excited for the playoffs. I will say that. I'm super pumped for the playoffs. Excited to watch some quality football, some good football games. And make sure you guys stay tuned for that content. I appreciate you watching this all the way through. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you want to. It really does help out the channel. And if you want to, feel free to subscribe. That is it, guys. Peace.